Hi you guys, welcome back. Please like, share, subscribe, donate, all that good jazz. If you would like a book of reading with me, it will be in the description box below. So let's just get straight into this message. I had a whole bunch of messages. If you follow me on Instagram at Diamond Butterfly 80, I think it's 8488, yeah. But Diamond Butterfly 8488, you will see some of what I'm about to talk to you guys about in this video. But okay, let's just get into the warfare of it, what has been going on with me. And the reason why I post about what goes on with me, because then you can look at the symptoms and be like, okay, that happened to me, now you'll know what to do, and you'll know that you're not alone. But that being said, you guys, how about they had a voodoo doll of me, or somebody practicing voodoo. I guess they got another spiritual practitioner, or they got somebody that I guess they went to somebody. I haven't gotten all the messages yet because I haven't really went into the spiritual world like I wanted to today. But they basically had a voodoo doll of me, and that's how they were able to, like, I remember in my last testimony video, I said that they were trying to put me in a box. They were trying to basically, what can I say? I mean, how can I put this? They were trying to put me in a box, basically, and put my pieces back together, like all the unique stuff, qualities about me, about my personality. They was trying to box it back in, basically to shut me up. And that's how they were able to do this. And then last night I felt pain in my right breast. So they were using this voodoo doll to give me pain in my right breast, this mark, to cause confusion. And basically because I know about the other spiritual warfare, about the octopus spirit, and about all those different types of spirits, and different things of that, and then I know how to defeat them. So they're using this voodoo doll. Let me see. Well, they call it a voodoo doll, but voodoo is practice. It's a religion. It's actually a very religious practice. I just want to ask Spirit some questions, like, while I'm right here. Okay, well, so Sun Capricorn, I already know who it is. I just want to be sure before I get on here and speak on it. 333 on the clock. But they were basically, this is Sun zodiac sign of a Leo, and a Sun zodiac sign of a Capricorn. It's a Capricorn woman, and it's a Leo Sun man. It's a Capricorn Sun woman. It's a Leo Sun man. Okay. But they were using this, I don't understand, because they're Freemasons. These are Freemasons, and they're practicing voodoo. So I guess they dabble in everything. I'm just writing their names down. Yeah, I guess they practice voodoo, and they was doing confusion spells on me with the voodoo. This is how they was blocking my third eye. They was putting something on top of it, whatever. But it was basically blocking my third eye, and all this crazy stuff. As you can see, I'm healing from my outbreak. I had started using like more wholesome stuff, making my own wash powder, and I was like, I'm just going ahead and buy what I usually buy. But when I went back to what I usually buy, I broke out. So I don't know what they were trying to prove or whatever, but like I said, it healed back up. It happens to me. I think this is the most sensitive part of my body when it comes to my outward. This is this most sensitive part of my body, and so whatever is in that washing powder, I guess I was immune to it first because I had been using it for so long. But when I detoxed my body from it, then it broke me out. Like, no, you need to go back to using the all natural stuff. So I did. I went back to using my natural stuff. So I make my own washing powder. But they were doing all kinds of spells and rituals, but that was done through spells and rituals, because I don't know, I just like, I don't got time for this, I don't got time to make that, I don't feel like making that. And yeah, so it was a lot of voodoo dolls being used. Let me write that down. Voodoo doll. And they was putting this voodoo doll in the freezer because I was really cold. I'm like, oh, why am I so cold? Usually I love the cold weather, and I'm just so cold. And so I always take my vitamins and stuff. So when I'm like, this is not like me. I'm usually like very I'm a very warm person, very heated person. Even when it's cold, I still sweat sometimes. I wasn't sweating, I wasn't doing anything. So I asked Spirit what was going on, and I couldn't pray, couldn't do nothing. So they was binding the doll, they was doing frizz, they was doing everything under the sun to this doll. My pelvis bone was hurting. My backbone, my bone tail was hurting. All of that was hurting. I'm like, Spirit, what's going on? Like, it's like I couldn't move, couldn't do anything. Even after got worse after the testimony that I shared with you guys about like, what just gonna stop this from my twin from being attracted with me because my neck, because I got sensitive skin. No, because it's gonna go right back. Like, it's not that serious. But yeah, they got even madder, so they start doing more and more rituals and work on this voodoo doll that they have of me. And then now I notice some Spirit was like, take another, because I take spiritual baths. I had slacked up on those too because I was trying to just rest my body, because anybody that deals in the spiritual world or is very spiritual being, I'm very spiritual. I put out a lot of spiritual messages, and I do tarot card readings. You have to detox. I am not addicted to tarot. I am not addicted to any of these stuff, even though I love tarot. I love cards and stuff, but I am not addicted to them, because if you get too attached to something, then you no longer love it no more. It's like an obsession. You got to have it, and I don't have to have cards and tarot cards and stuff to put messages out. I'm able to use that as a tool. That's why God said, don't be a lover of material things, because they can get that to hook you in. That being said, I was just taking a break, 3 or 4 days break, just a detox from everything. I usually take a 3 or 4 days break, especially after I do my huge readings. I take a week off because of all the I'm very highly sensitive in the spirit, so I take like a week off. Sometimes I'll just go right and do a spiritual bath, but all the time I don't. Sometimes I just wash my feet, depending on how much negative energy I think I absorb. And so this time I was very attacked in the area because I wanted to take a spiritual bath, but it's like I couldn't get around to taking a spiritual bath. I'm like, okay, I got to do this, and I just had so much going on. Pay bills, do this, go pay rent, go do this, go do that. I had to do so much, so I'm just like, I didn't have time. I was just exhausted most of the time, and then my prayer life is, I got a timer for when I pray. My prayer life had slacked down. I'm like, okay, I do this, I gotta finish this before I go do this, and it was just so much chaos and confusion going on. So what I initially did was just like, after I got all that done, I said, Lord, just protect me, and I just started reading scriptures, because I couldn't even pray no more. So I just started reading scriptures, and I think that's what helped me. I just got in my Bible and started reading scriptures, protection. Even on here, I read it for you guys, the 23rd Psalms, the 35th Psalms, and I think it was the 91st Psalms, yeah. And I just started reading those every day, and because I couldn't pray my normal prayers. So I was like, I'm just gonna pray this, and that the Word of God brought me so much comfort. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna do this. And in the midst of doing that, I saw how the spell work, because I don't know, I wasn't on that other frequency that I was. If anybody know what I'm talking about, please like, share, subscribe. If you know what I'm talking about when it comes to like being on a whole nother frequency, not that the frequency that you was on last year or last time was was anything wrong with it. It's just, it was time for a new season. And my frequency, now I'm getting even more different angel numbers. My frequency is totally different from last year's frequency. That's how you know you transfer. That's how you know you transfer it over into a new year successfully. My birthday, because my birthday is on the 2nd of January, so my new year begins on the 2nd of January, because that's literally my new year. That's my birthday, and the new year actually starts on January 1st. I don't really celebrate New Year's. I mean, I bake posts and stuff about it. I don't really celebrate any holidays, to be honest with you. I don't. I celebrate the birthdays is fine with me, but I don't celebrate too much of, any ritual that I don't feel comfortable with. Me as a person, I just go with the flow. I'm like, if I feel like this way, like I want to do something really extravagant today for my kids or something, that's how I operate. And if I got extra change in my pocket, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this for my kids and do something special. That's who I am as an individual. I have gotten like that since the last 10, 11, like 12 years. I've been like that. I just got in the habit of being more mindful of the holidays I celebrate. And really, because there's so much demonic stuff out there, I don't want to be a part of any occult, any kind of negative thing in the even if it's for the greater good, for Christ or something like that. I don't get deceived by that stuff. So when I flow, I find myself in my own flow of my holidays that I celebrate. And even on Memorial Day, I celebrate Memorial Day just because my grandfather, Willie James Underwood, was in the military. And that man, that was one of the most precious people that I had in my life. So I do celebrate his birthday, which is in April. My grandfather's birthday is in April. I don't know why I'm bringing him up, but let's go. His birthday is April. So and it's crazy because his birthday is April 11th. My daughter's birthday is April 12th. So I do celebrate his birthday, and I do I'm at Memorial Day and his birthday just because he was such a special individual in my life. And of course, my mother's birthday. She's my real true mother that gave birth to me, not my grandmother saying that she birthed me. My real mother, who actually carried me for 9 months, pushed me out. Well, she didn't push me out. She was cut because it was 2 of us. So I celebrate those different holidays, and of course my kids' birthdays and stuff like that. But any other holiday, I'm not really into. I'll get the candy and stuff. I get the toys, and I don't even rap on. I'm like, y'all have fun, because like me, that's just that's who I am as a person. I don't know. I'm not trying to tell nobody to be like me, but I'm just trying to get you guys to understand that a lot of stuff that we practice is not that energy goes towards some other God, some other deity, not towards what you think it means. So I don't really participate in the foolishness, and that's what set me aside with my gifts and the way that my energy comes in, because I'm tapped into reality, but I just don't participate in a lot of different stuff that be going on, and I just don't. And they tell me that I'm right about it, because a lot of times they'll take that energy, because if you know how to work with energy, you understand everything is a frequency, it's an energy, then people can utilize your energy for anything. So I don't participate in things like of such. I don't condemn people who do, because that's on you, boo. That's you. That's your free will. Another thing is, I said the voodoo doll. Let's talk about what happened in Florida at the mall. Let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it. Okay. So, I get messages from the spiritual world 24/7. They don't never not stop coming in. That's what people want. Once you tapped in, you tapped in. If somebody cut you off on your house, if you would know, because everything gonna get too peaceful. You be like, what? No, something ain't right. Everything get too peaceful. So, I kept getting spit like a hologram. I keep hearing hologram everywhere. Hologram. I'm like, God, what is this hologram stuff? So I started looking into it, and they have new technology, AI technology, that can project like it's real life. They've been had it when they was on the 3D glasses, 4D stuff, 4D. I think they had 3D glasses, the 4D glasses, and all that, where the stuff can jump out in your face. Now they have it where you don't have to have on the glasses. You can just be a normal person, walk around, and you can still feel real. And I was just like, Holy Spirit. I was like, these people were, and then we can't talk about it this thing that came up, like I told the person that said they can't talk about it. I think I referred it to another video, past video too. The guys was asking his dad, because he was a cop in Miami, can he explain, elaborate what happened? He was like, I can't talk about it like it was top secret. It's top secret because they don't want you to know that they were full of shit. It was just a projection. It was just a hologram. So that's another thing that I wanted to talk about that's big, right? And then we're going to talk about this bunker thing. I know everybody want to know about this bunker thing and what's going on, but what the Holy Spirit showed me and what I feel, and I know it's real. It's not nothing that's entertained for entertainment. They're in real life, because they didn't want this list to come on. They held it for so long because they was in fear of, these celebrities was in fear because they knew what they did to people, children. And you have to understand, a lot of these celebrities have HIV. Some of them even have AIDS. A lot of these celebrities have HIV, and they slept with these people. And so it's not like they can't pinpoint who what, because a certain strand come from a certain individual, and this person got the same strand as this individual. Either this person gave it to this person, or this person gave it to this person, and they can test the strand, who had the strand. They can do all that. They got the information to do all that. So this person, a lot of these celebrities are building bunkers and living underground because they can't show their face in real life. They can't walk the street or think that, you know, somebody's going to harm them. A lot of people do not like child pedophiles. A lot of people are not like them, that, you know, they got children, and if you, I see the bird in the sky, y'all, I'm looking out my window. A lot of people have children. They will protect their children and other people's children too, because children are precious. You should not be putting your hands on them. I don't care if they're 14, 15, 16, 17. They're underage. They are not, even if they say yes, that's not consent, because their brains ain't developed and understand what truly goes into having sexual relations and stuff like that. That's why they're unconsenting. They say some states say at 16. I say that's bullshit, but you know, that's the laws of the land. But if you mess with some people, a lot of people, kids that live and they love their kids, they will kill you, and they will kill you about other people's kids too, because that's an innocent child. All adults should be able to protect children. You should not be out here projecting your nastiness or what happened to you, or the nastiness that happened to you, onto children. You should be healing yourself. You should not be doing this stuff to kids, and that's just what it is. And a lot of people, they don't do that. A lot of people fall into the weakness of doing it to their own children. And so a lot of things was going on. If the way that they can prove that certain celebrities did certain things is because they got HIV, they got the strain, they got HIV, they got STDs, and a lot of stuff was going on back then, and they can prove it, and because they can go back and doctor records and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure that has been investigated. I'm pretty sure there's warrants for certain people arrested. They're just not saying it, but there's warrants. And I think it's highly classified for the simple fact is that they don't want citizens taking justice into their own hands. I say fuck that. They don't mess up so many kids' lives, and these grown women now that have to live with HIV, and that, yeah, they gave them money and stuff, but they still have to live with a disease that they had gotten from an adult who was fully aware of their status. You know what I mean? And just because you're a celebrity, you get to eat whoever box, you know, or you get to suck on whoever just because. And think about it. You see, you know the things they said to these children. Think about it. You get, and then he's wealthy. It's gonna make you wealthy. You don't know what type of mental manipulation that they did to these people. Now these people are grown. They understand what happened to them. They have mental issues. They have health issues. And then they may have paid some of them or gonna pay them off. I don't give a rat's ass what you do, how much money you give someone. Those children, those adults that's adults now were children back then, that do not give you a right to do that to someone's child. That do not, because you know those babies' minds are fragile, and everybody that's having to. I am not using your story to like, share, subscribe, use. If you go back to my other channel, Spiritual Justice Gym, I've been talking about stuff like this. I've been against stuff like this. This is nastiness. This is what's wrong with America. And your stories is just helping to set other people free and to awaken a lot of people's minds that are in this nasty Pazuzu community. It's called Pazuzu because it's the demon of sodomy. And most people have, a lot of people that sodomize other people is a power play of the devil. It's a demon of sodomy. They're a demon And that's why a lot of people who get in the music industry and entertainment industry and they're ramming stuff in people's butt and doing all this nasty, ridiculous, unnecessary stuff to other people, and that's how these demons hop, because your mental is split at this point. And then that's what they want. This is what these demons want. They want to be split so they can have free range over your mind, body, and soul. And that's the whole point of being a demon of sodomy. Because and then they in the Egypt language it's so minimized. It's not talked about. If you understand, we understand the psyche. If you look into psychology and what rape and what sodomy can do and molestation can do to not even just a child's mind, a human mind, let alone a child's mind, then you'll understand why the Pazuzu kingdom, why the devil do what they do, because the seed of the soul is in the mind. So if they split your mind, then they got you, because they can contaminate your soul. They can get you to do whatever, and believe whatever. And that's basically the basic lining of it. It's about power, and it's about the devil having power over God's people. Everybody's God's people. Until you choose the devil, everybody's over God's people. But the people that are innocent, that didn't choose the devil, that's doing this, these are the people that I talk about, because they're innocent. They didn't choose to be this way. They was manipulated and victimized, and then they were underage. They weren't even consenting age, and people were that, even some adults wasn't consenting adults. They were innocent. They was not consenting to be in the Pazuzu family. People just took them by force. That's what the Bible is talking about. The city of Sodom and Gomorrah. If it was left up to these narcissists and these pedophiles and stuff, everybody would be under their. You see how sick it is? Everybody would be like that, like the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. Let us have them. It's somebody new in town. Let us all just, gang rape this person. And it's just like, that's so sick. And that's the devil's way of having power over the people of God. And the people of God gave us free will. He wants us to be able to make decisions on our own and grow on our own. Yes, we have some things that come against us, but it was never to be taken out of consent. It was never to take away your free will, to take away the right to say yes and no. Even Jesus give us the right. Even the Most High God give us the right to say yes or no. Who are you to take it away? Who are you to make us Me Too people? Who are you? Who are you? So it's time for them to pay the piper, and they're running and getting in these bunkers and stuff, because diseases can be traced back to them. Their health records can be traced back to them. And trust me, they have. I'm pretty sure they ain't putting it out there, but I'm pretty sure they got a warrants for a lot of these people, because it can be traced back. They can go on the medical, they can petition the medical, they can go in a medical record without even a person knowing. That's why they put it in a chart form, so they can tap into the system, they can tap in the database. Oh yeah, this person do have HIV. Oh yeah, this person is taking this medicine. Oh yeah, what she's saying, if all they got to do is mess up, do the DNA, it's a done dollar, and it'll prove itself. That's what a lot of people not understanding with this case too. There's a lot of that's going on, and there's a lot of people. The FBI do have warrants for their arrest, but they're not giving it to the general public, because they don't want the general public to take it in their hands. I say fuck that. If you one of them men or women that ain't got nothing to lose, or I'm not endorsing violence, but how long do people have to go on and suffer with, with people being sodomized, with people being taken by force, by taking away somebody's right to say yes, somebody's consent? Who are you? So how you treated them, how we gonna treat you? You didn't give us. How you gonna protect the rights of a monster when when the monster did that to the kids? They took away their rights. So why do a monster have rights? You get what I'm saying? And if they running, they're guilty. So why not just here to go? Yep, we looking for dude, him. Put it out there. They took away somebody else's child's right. Put it out there. They manipulated somebody else's child. Why are you protecting full-grown monsters? Huh? Why are you protecting them? That's why I don't understand. Why are you protecting them? Why do they have rights when you know that you could prove that they did it? When you know that the evidence is infallible? You know it. I ain't for violence, but why we live. This is why we live in the world that we live in. People being hungry, people having mental illness, people on drugs, people drinking, people not saying nothing because they damned if they do and damned if they don't. People who can't stand up for themselves. Those babies who are now full-grown adults. They are not. Now those white women are standing up for themselves. Now you're not going to bring the justice that they need because you're trying to protect the rights of a pedophile. You're trying to protect their image. How? These babies' image wasn't. They didn't even get the chance to even fully live their life to the full capacity, and that's what the devil wants. The devil knows what he's doing. That's what the devil wants. To not for you to live to the fullest potential that you can. Because if you do, then you're gonna make it to heaven. If you do, and it's gonna be heaven on earth. If you do, then everybody else get hope. Like, oh, they made it, I can make it. But behind the scenes, they like, oh, she made it. You know what I mean? On the devil's side, it's like she made it, but then the devil's like, you got to go through all this and do this and do this. If you're willing to do that, then yeah, you can make it and you can be the hope. And it's really not hope because it's doom. You're being tricked into doom. So that's another thing that's going on. And I say release the list. I say the FBI should release everybody that they're looking for. Everybody that they got suspicion on, I think they should release only because they took away those babies' rights. They took away, I don't care if they're 14, 15, 16. I don't care about that. You get what I'm saying? I don't care. They didn't care that those was babies. I don't care nothing about, oh, they 16, they gave us still a baby in my 17-year-old is still a baby. It's a he. My 17-year-old baby, he's still a baby. Even though he's 17, even though he has traits of being an adult and making a lot of good decisions, his mind still is not developed to give a grown woman or a grown man consent to do anything to him. And if you came to me as a adult trying to date my son and doing it in a proper way, I would tell you're too old. And I would explain to my child the psychological pros and cons behind this. I would just give them pure facts. And then if I was a man, and I didn't have to just raise my kids, I would just kill you because there's something wrong with you. I'm not endorsing violence. I'm not endorsing because what is your motive? What is your motive? Why could you possibly want my baby? What's 1 or 2 more years if y'all really like each other? Stay your butt over there. You know what I'm saying? But you're trying to do it now. What is so important about now? That's how a lot of people get messed up because they're so in a rush to do everything now. I used to be that person too. I wasn't a pedophile or anything like that. I just have to have it now because that's what I was programmed. And you got to understand, a lot of children are programmed that way. Oh, do it now. Oh, and they're used to that rush energy. And I don't. I take my time with my kids. I take my time with myself. That's why. Because then you can think things through. Then you have more time to process. Then you have more time to understand things. Because a lot of time, that's why God say fall in love with the process. Because a lot of time in the process, you get a lot of knowledge that if you had rushed and did it, you wouldn't have got it. You may have got that result that result that you were looking for. But you wouldn't have gotten the knowledge that you needed to either maintain something that you got or to either say, no, this is a bad deal for me. The devil is in the details. I can't do that. No, I'm not going to do that. And that's why the devil rushes you to do things. That's why they make temptations and offers that you can't resist. That you, right now. But God said if you're long suffering, that means that you're there to the end. You do your due diligence. A lot of times we don't do our due diligence. I do my due diligence because I done made a lot of mistakes. And these babies are being preyed on by predators that ain't giving them time to be kids, to be babies. Okay, if they sleeping with somebody their age, if they're not virgins, they're with somebody that has in the same capacity of them. They're learning. That's alerted because they're in that group. But when you bring yourself from way out here, I don't care about no traditions back in the day. I don't care about no African traditions. No disrespect. But what I'm saying is what we know as people today, what the psychology we know about abuse, rape, and molestation, and sodomization, the things that we know about them, we understand how our kids' brains develops, what they're taught, how America goes. We're not Africa, we're America, let's be honest. And we're not on the same wavelength as Africa is. Let's just be honest. Our kids is not in the. We're not even taught the same things. We don't even have the same religion. We don't even have a lot of the same beliefs. We're starting to embrace other cultures and other religions. But let's just be honest. We are American. So for somebody in America or for somebody outside the country to come in, I don't care who you are. I don't care how high you up or how low you down the total. Everybody has rights. Just like they're giving these pedophiles rights and trying to protect them. Where would our babies wasn't protected? And I know a lot of people saying, well, where the parents at? I can't get in each situation know where the parents was, or if they was on their job. If they wasn't, that's gonna be dealt with. But I'm saying these are full consenting adults that are of status, have money. They knew. Even if the parents wasn't ish, they should have been calling DCL. Hey, woo. Yeah, these kids out here trying to solicit themselves. They need to be counseling. Somebody come get them. That's how you handle that. You don't take offense. Oh, they giving it up. Okay, bring them on in. Go get some more. You don't do stuff like that. You don't do stuff. If that was your daughter or your son, you wouldn't want nobody to do that to them. You would have a hissy fit. You would want to blow up somebody or kill somebody. So why are you doing this to other people's children? It don't excuse the fact God have no respect of person. That's one thing I love about the Most High God. He has no respect of a person. He goes on with your heart, your mouth, your actions, your deeds. That's what he goes on, but mostly your heart. But when God has given you a specific word, and just like the law has given a specific thing, it tells you if this person is this, you're not to touch them, you're not to do this, and this is it's you know that. And by human nature, by your own conscious mind, you should know not to touch somebody else's child. You should know, especially in that explicit way. That's a given. So we shouldn't be out here preaching to full blown adults, especially if you don't had it to happen to you and you know how you feel, and you know what kind of mental issues you got. Just because you got money, think you better? No, baby. You're not. You're not. I understand that people do stuff for money, and but those are kids. Of course, they're gonna do stuff for money. Of course. And why is their parents doing a shitty job? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I know if all these celebrities was put around these children, they was doing this, they was taking advantage, and these celebrities knew better. As celebrities, they knew better. They're not gonna put it on TV. Hey, if you could publicize it on TV, they knew. Hey, we're looking for anybody 12 to 16 years old to come on through, and so we can take care of you and do things to you. You can't you're not soliciting it on TV. You can't just willy-nilly and boldly do it. So why are you doing it? You know it's wrong. That's why you hit it. Anybody that tell me that they don't know it's wrong, pedophilia is a disease. No, it's demonic is what it is. It's demonic. It's unholy and it's nasty. It's demonic and it's how can I put it? It is an attack on the kingdom of God and on every person, innocent child and person that was trafficked. Not just the children. They said it wasn't boys there, but they said the island boys came from there. So how wasn't it little boys there? I guarantee you it's some little boys that was on that island too. They just not, boys are not more privy to say it, because girls are girls. And you're supposed to protect the girl. I don't even know how to put that. But boys are not more apt to say, hey, this, So I guarantee you was some boys there. They're not telling the whole story. I guarantee it was boys there, but I guarantee you the boy side probably was more hushed than anything. I guarantee it was boys there. They said there wasn't no boys. I guarantee you it's going to start to come out there was boys there. I can pretty much put my life on it, because anywhere that people think they got away with something and something is rampant, they don't say in there, don't keep it at, I'm just going to keep it here and keep it controlled right here. No, they're going to continue to do stuff other places. Yeah. And just like they said they got a new one when Jefferey died, they got a new operation going on. I'm pretty sure they do. Especially with these labels and stuff. It's a whole lot. It's a whole operation, especially with a lot of labels. Now, I won't say a lot. I know 3 labels. Let's just do this. Let's just memorize the ones that I know. I know 3 labels is doing it. 3. Okay. So that being said, you guys, that is my video for today. I just wanted to share my thoughts, my views, my opinions on these different topics because of why not? This is what's going on in our world today. This is what's going on in our society, and everybody think they have the answers. Everybody think they have the know-how. I'm glad people getting up and sharing information, but some people are just stupid and idiots. I'm just going to be honest. Some people just want the attention from stuff like this, and if you're that, you're part of the problem. Just don't. If you're not going to do it in a sincere, loving, honest manner, and you're not going to take this matter seriously, if you're just looking for likes, shares, subscribers, and views, why? God say anything that's not done in love is done in vain. And you should surely pay. Alright, you guys, I'm out. Peace.